Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Earle Farrell for Memphis. We've got James Terrace joining us here on Skype from Jim's Place Grill, just about a mile from where I'm set up. Heavy thunderstorm are moving through the area even as we speak. Just to put out, the National Weather Service has just put out a severe weather warning for high winds, possibility of hail, damaging winds. So be on standby to take cover. It's not a very large system, so as soon as it moves through, the people in southeast Shelby County should be safe. It's moving on into Fayette County, so be aware of that. Just taking a quick look out the window, you can see that it is raining here, but it's not as hard as it was a minute ago. But you can still see some weather starting to gather out there on the ground, and so just be aware of that, be alert, and we'll make it through this. Good afternoon, James.
Good afternoon, Earl. How are you today?
I'm good. I wanted to check back with you to find out if the new 50% occupancy rate has helped Jim's Place Grill.
It has. You know, it's good to first to have the ordinance go in more of a positive direction from where we were about a month and a half ago, where things were kind of grim again. You know, taking a little bit of a back step in our policies, but you know, having to do the right thing.
Has
and put in mind, you know, we had a lot of people. Mm-hmm.
I was just going to say, I'm just going to say that having gone through, gosh, it's coming up almost a year. I mean, we're getting to February, then March is really when it stepped up, and then the wheels really fell off in April. Having gone through this whole period, you know, it has been easy for anybody, but it's been more difficult for some smaller operations that didn't have the volume that you guys have always enjoyed. And so even when you were cut back, you still were able to take care of more people than somebody that could seat maybe 25, 30 people in a restaurant.
Yeah, you know, as adversely as everyone was affected, and everyone was, I guess, you know, maybe the benefit of having large square footage outfit here and having different rooms, different spaces to provide kind of helped. You know, we've always said that these large square footages out here are more expensive per month for sure.
Yeah.
But maybe it kind of helped us in this regards for now. And, you know, the consistency of the takeout, kind of it being instead of a novelty, kind of a growing normal thing, I think kind of subsidized at least some of the losses and some of the large, of course, private dining events that had all been postponed or canceled. So in that regard, both coupled with the larger space and the to-goes, we're able to kind of develop a more consistent revenue stream than maybe we would if it was a smaller operation. So it's kind of a catch-22 in that regard.
You have to be humbled, though, by the fact that so many people continue to support you guys. I know every time we've come to pick up food to go, you got 15, 20, 30 sacks sitting there at the hostess stand waiting to go out. You got to be touched by that.
We really are. You know, I think it's you know, it helps to have a brand. It helps to have a brand that's been around and a name that's been around for a long time in the city. Going on, you know, this is our 100-year birthday this year in 2021, so that really helps. And just the hard work and, you know, trying to be consistent and you know, kind of a go-to reliability for people. You know, knowing that things can get done and we can help them out with that. So definitely humbled by it, and you know, it's just you just got to do everything, you know, consistent every day. And the people, you know, put trust in that. So it's hard work, and it's hard work, pandemic or no pandemic, but definitely, you know, the model continues, and, you know, the weekends are really, really big. And I think the weekdays are growing too. And there's a lot of new faces and people coming out also in this area. You know,
I think everybody's definitely ready to get back out again, and I think they're seeing some numbers start, as you said earlier, starting to go in the right direction. At least that's what we're getting from nationally. And just keep doing what you're doing. You got any specials going tonight at Jim's Place Grill?
Yeah, we do. Got some fish that came in. We ran. We had a big weekend, so we kind of ran out everything. So we got some beautiful deep sea diver scallops
Oh, wow.
entree, a little shallot sauce on that, and we also have brought back an old favorite of some of the whole fish eaters. We have some whole flounder. We got
Oh,
some
wow.
flounder scored on both sides. We'll do that the traditional Jim's Place way, broiled with a little lemon garlic caper sauce, and then you can also do it. When I was working in Charleston, South Carolina years ago, for guys, I do it Charleston style, which is kind of a crispy flash fried flounder with a sauce that's made of apricot, shallot, and cilantro. So two different ways on the whole flounder, and got some grouper. So yeah, we're kind of fish tonight. So
Well,
that's what we got tonight.
but you've always got steaks. That's kind of what you're known for. Your incredible
Yes.
steaks. So don't ever forget that. Advice to everybody out there as far as, I mean, you guys are practicing safe, the protocols, keeping people 6 feet apart, and no tables larger than six.
Yeah, we went from 4 to 6, which is good, and that was a struggle, trying to squeeze people if they had little kids or whatever, more than 4. It was a struggle, so you'd have to put tables in move things around. The tables take a beating. They get they get imbalanced. We have to get new balance. I mean, the tables take a beating and the chairs take a beating. The restaurant's taking a beating, but
we've all taken a beating.
But the six rule now is good. That's better. We have round tables, and we're set for a little bit bigger gathering on that end. So definitely, the more we can get at a table, the better. So 6 is way better than 4, and I think everybody would agree to that. So
Absolutely.
especially out here where people want to be kind of in more of a group,
Well, we're social animals. That's what we do, And to tell everybody, I just heard today, California, they stopped their stay-at-home stance, which I think they finally figured out the reason they're doing so poorly as far as the rate of infection is they didn't let anybody go outside. And outside is definitely safer than inside. And I think that the numbers and the science show that most of these people are getting infected by their own friends and relatives coming to their houses. And so,
yeah, absolutely. There's definitely different views on that, but definitely we can move forward. And I know a lot of people that have had infection and had the virus, and some have had it very severely, some have not. But hopefully we get the vaccinations, the inoculations, everything going, and get everybody all in a row and moving forward, so we can kind of break through this wall here.
Well, we wish you all the continued luck and all your people that work for you there. It's you're supporting a pretty good sizable community there, and thank you guys for the great work you're doing, and that's one of the few normalcies that we've been able to have is eat some of our favorite food when we could, and by you staying open, that's been the touch with where we were before all this is being able to eat great steak, great piece of fish from your restaurant. And congratulations on making it this far, and we wish you nothing but luck moving on forward.
My pleasure, Earl. Again, it's a journey, and I think it's going to be a much better year. So for everybody, for all businesses, all restaurants. So we're positive. Just stay positive, and everything will work out.
All right. Well, thank you, James. We'll come see you and get some of your great food. You're killing me. Just tell me what you got on the menu tonight.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. You hang in there. James Terrace,
Sure.
you bet, with Jim's Place Grill in Collierville.